Got it all wedged. It's still really soft. At the base of my steps, I use a joiner, cut, base of this step, and then we'll do one centered here. That should give us plenty of relief. This is going to want to move ever so slightly, so you need to allow it. Did you check out our flashlight video last night? You got to watch even just the first 3 minutes of it. It's talk about awkward.
What'd you do?
I gave Grant the O-Light flashlight.
Oh, okay.
Did you know they were getting married?
Who?
Emily and Grant?
Really?
Yeah, last night he told me, oh, by the way.
No. Your daughter?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I had no idea.
I thought they were friends.
That's what I thought. I thought he was just some weird guy that wouldn't leave.
Okay, so back here, back to this cut. Okay. Want to finish me out there, or are you eating? You good? All right. So there it is. Cut at the base, and we'll just straight broom all of this. If we were doing finished edge, we would finish edge half.
Nice straight broom on a Friday.
Friday? Oh, for you?
Me.
Oh, man. You're not coming in at all tomorrow?
Nope. We're leaving at 5 a.m. So I have to be at Tad's house at 4.
Nice and straight. Bachelor party. Got my J channel all cut. Now I'll just put some roofing nails in here, and you never nail this up tight. Put it in the center of the slot and loosely. That way this can slide, this can expand and contract with the sun. So I'm going to get this all buttoned up, and I'll show you that when I'm done. This needs to set a minute. There's my coffee. Go ahead and get a sip of yours. Okay. That's our big piece on. That's what it looks like all done. I'll try and get you some footage of putting this on. It's just tough getting the camera up underneath there. Okay, the easiest way I found to get my number, peel this siding up, stick my tape right in the J channel, and pull it from that nail down. Now you want to leave a little wiggle room. I'm going to cut it at 4.5 inches from the slot. So come down from the slot, mark 4.5. And cut. You can cut this stuff with a utility knife, 10 snips, little diamond wheel grinder works good. These were close by, so I just used these. That's it. Tuck it in. And there we go, 1 and 2. Locked in. All that done now. Barely sticking to my fingers. Go ahead. Nice flat, nice slow, but hurry up. If you finish concrete, you know what I'm talking about. and I'm pushing hard enough, I'm actually moving the aggregate in that surface. I want to consolidate that. Don't just sit there on top with your float. Actually push down. If it's too wet to push down, don't touch it. And away. Okay. What is going on here?
Oh yeah. There's a rock. That's right. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah. I need my hammer.
Okay, right there. Hey, these set up pretty good. What time is it? 8:30? It's hitting the corners.
I think I got 9.
9. We better hurry up. And then same thing back. Two more to go. Okay.
Try to cover the gap.
Yeah. I was holding the branch and didn't know what to do with it. Okay, there it is, all done. That's a wrap for this project. Front walk and steps. New front porch. The plan is next year they're going to go ahead and do a covered porch on that. That's why we did such a stout foundation. Really like the panel inlays we did. And then they're going to do a handrail down off of those 3 steps. All right. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. We're going to head over and meet the guys and start pouring the driveway. Come on along with us. Okay, Elliot and I are the first ones here. We just brought a truckload of limestone and a couple of boards that we could fit in it. This gets, I chalked a blue line, hopefully you can see it, right at 7 inches down from the door sill, all the way across. So we came in a foot, and we're going to put a step up right here. Top of concrete coming over. That works yard real nice right there. So end of patio, we'll start at the edge of the foundation, straight out, 14 feet out. straight over. And wait till you see this. So we're getting that AC unit moved hopefully today. We're tearing out these forms. And we're going to dig this out and make these steps a little bit longer. Maybe pull this hillside back some. But right underneath the vents for the furnace, you can see my blue line. So that's 14 inches higher than that retaining wall. So we're going to do a double stack broken stone liner out 14 feet, a couple of steps down, landing, steps down to the basement door. So we're getting this all ready. I'll talk to you when we have it done. I'm going to make this real quick. Screwed the step liners to our forms. Now we'll see a double stack of broken stone liner as you're going down these basement steps. Just working concrete all in there. Being careful not to hit the AC unit. How about that, huh? We were going to have it disconnected, but the owner decided not to have it disconnected. We're going to go with that plan. I think it was like plan W. We'll go with that one. All right, just dumping some buggies. I got to get in there and help. I'll set you guys up right about here. Enjoy the show. There you go, we made it, and just barely. Go ahead. Well, just till you hit that little wire, you'll get stuck if you go on all the way. A little bit more. Go ahead. One more right there. Yep. It's about an inch from the concrete, so the bull float won't clear that. We'll just hand float back underneath there. I didn't like this method. It's always a problem getting the buggies in and turning. It messes up our rebar and wire. So we left this form off, and as you can see, we were scrambling a little bit. I don't like how that wire's sticking out. Now, we did pick it up as best we can. Buggies crush our chairs. It's always a struggle, but we get it up as best we can. And there's fiber mesh in here, and there's rebar on top of that wire. Nevertheless, it's sticking out from under the form. But the buggies come in, they roll it back, and you have that. So that's why that happened. We'll get some cutters here in a second, cut that off. This stayed nice and straight. And this one here, that was just a 2x4 with a little thick end here. Looks good as well. So go ahead and grab a sip of that coffee. I'm going to grab a drink of water. Here's our step step down. I wrapped this post with our waterproofing membrane, and then I wrapped it with Epifoam joint to help keep the moisture out of there. These are all concrete pillars. I wrapped those with the Epifoam. I like that better than an expansion joint. You get a lot more relief in there. And then we did an expansion joint up against the house. Just free-handed this down. We didn't want to bring it to a point out here and have the mower hit it or somebody tripping on it. So just a nice roll down. All right. Let's see how cleanup's doing. Talk to you in a minute. Just cut in the border. Guys are starting to work on our step curb. Starting to release some things. We're going to saw cut the whole main tomorrow or tonight. Elliot and I are digging this out. I'll put you guys right here. About right here. We'll do a little digging. Okay, just about done digging. The sidewalk's going to go center of that tie wall, straight down, and then a curve right into this. So while I'm doing that, the guys are cleaning this all up. I'll get a little bit of footage on this before they're all done. Now we'll give this a spray with our liquid release. Need a hand, Jim?
Sure. Thank you.
Yep. Elliot, can you hit this when you're done? Okay. So that's our border heading straight back. Now I think we're doing a darker border. I cannot remember. We always do that the next day. Sometimes we keep them exactly the same. Sometimes we double the dose of our storm gray around the perimeter. There's our broken stone. So that's the look of the curb. Now we'll texture the top and the base. Almost ready to roll, or is it still pretty soft? Getting close? Okay. So we just open this up as we go, clean that up, ready for roll. Okay, Carol Supply just ran this out to me. Thank you, Pat. You're a lifesaver. I didn't have enough. I should have checked that out yesterday. And a sprayer, it's nice and clear. We'll add color tomorrow. Sprayed the wheels. Just keeping it a nice, damp, even coat on the concrete. Yep. Once it starts drying, you just reapply it. Okay. Here's the top of the curb. Yep, coming down right now. On the wheel?
No. We don't think so. Oh.
That keeps the concrete from sticking to the wheels. Kind of like using the dust when you're stamping, only much cleaner. All right, get some wheeling done. Since this side is so high, a lot of weight against it, we're going to hold off on pulling this until we're all done. And I don't want to disturb anything here. I'm going to wait and dig this out tomorrow. I don't want to vibrate that wall and send a crack through that concrete. Yep, coming up. All right, I'll set you back here. Be with you in a second. Okay, so I'm having a hard time hitting this back wall. Let me slide in there 1 second, Jim. So I took the tip off the end of the sprayer, put my finger over 3/4 of the hole. $14 feet. Good? That's how you do that. Concrete's been on the ground for about an hour, and we are just about done. Okay, there it is, the big face all pulled off. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna dig this out more. Now we can run our steps all the way up further. We still have quite a bit of height to get up. But, what do I want to say? Should we have done one more liner down? Maybe. Okay, well, we'll address that. It's too late now. Steps are coming up to a little pad and a return pad coming around that way. Is gravel here yet? Okay. Do any minute? Let's go. Okay, we got this all dug out. That's our form center of the tie wall coming down, and then a radius into that. And this is what we were talking about earlier. We wanted to hold this up so we didn't have silts washing onto the concrete, washing onto the patio. So we brought the curb all the way out. So now the walk has to come all the way out. So we're just going to roll this end. It's going to be a little bit funny here, but it is what it is. I don't think anybody will be walking out there, and it won't be that bad. We lowered his drywall lid to the top of concrete. What is that? A little chip in the curb already. I think I did it with a Sawzall. I was going to try and blame it on you.
The corner brick is that mark, see?
Okay.
The corner of the brick,
yeah.
not the wood, right?
How about 3/4 ahead? Or liner can stop 3/4 back. I like the liner stopping 3/4 back.
Back.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, we're getting a lot of water runoff down this hillside, down the homeowner dug out the basement wall, waterproofed it, stone and dirt. One step further, some geogrid. We're going to put limestone on top of that. Reinforcement concrete. Our neighbors came over, say hello. They are now subscribers. How many of my videos did you watch last night?
I watched a couple of them.
Nice.
I like the one you posted.
Did you leave any comments?
I'm gonna leave one today.
All right, sounds good. I'll be looking for it. Here comes our gravel truck, so watch yourselves. Okay, here we go. Okay, just putting we're going to be about an inch to, well, more like an inch and a half of limestone on top of our geogrid. Need a little sprinkle up here, Ryan? A little bit. Right now you're asking yourselves, where's all your help, Tom? Steven's at a bachelor party. His best friend's getting married. Tommy and Elliot went to saw cut that big driveway we did yesterday. One cut down the middle. Thought we could handle a 3.5 yard sidewalk. Maybe not. Concrete is starting to go. We took that lid off, cleaned it up, put it back on. That way we put it on when the concrete's wet. We know it'll fit. Put it on tomorrow and it doesn't fit, we could have a little bit of a problem. Maybe a bigger than a little problem.
Hey, can you turn the lights before you come in? Me too, Ryan. I forgot the edge in this house.
Yeah, just roll it.
Slipped my mind.
Concrete's still very soft, but it is about 100 degrees right now in this sun. We all in agreement to that?
Yeah.
Right beside this white siding. No time for a drink of water just yet. Okay, Tony just left. Jim's cutting in the border. We did it on the patio, so why not? We'll do it here, up, and return it, connecting to the house. So really, I'm glad we did it. That was Matt's idea. Hey, let's put a border around this also, so it hits right at the peak of the curb. That'll look nice. Okay, I'm taking the 301 down the bottom of the hill. We got one more job, and I'll be back up in minutes to help these guys. A lot of time. These are the neighbors. Instead of inside playing video games, they come out to see what was going on. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Enjoying your summer?
Yeah.
Good. Ready to do some work?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. This is a float. Go ahead and hold that in your hand. Just set it nice and gentle on the concrete. Now, whichever direction you're going, you want to tilt it up and go that way. Tilt it this way and come this way, okay? So that way, then that way. Feel it rocking?
Yeah.
Okay, you do it by yourself now. A little bit bigger area. Watch that pin right beside you. I don't want you cutting your knee on that pin. Brian's just doing the last little bit of touch up. And this is ready to go. Test spray. Nice even coat, and so on. That's good, Brian. When that top dries like this, it's hard to get that texture in. It's wet underneath, the top crusts over. We could put some wind block on it. We haven't used that in years. Just a little more rolling takes care of it. It's looking nice. Okay, the guys are cleaning up top. Next patio coming over. Not sure what that's about. 30 feet from the corner. 12 feet out, about a 7-inch step down, so you can see I really don't have any digging to do other than topsoil. Okay, they'd block these windows shut, so we put our waterproofing membrane against there. Do I fill it up with stone? Yeah, I think fill it up with stone. It really shouldn't get any water in there. And I want it to drain. I don't want water sitting against that. So stone it in, and hopefully it leaches. It always drained before, right? That's my target, 12 feet. Trying to, I can see my blue line up here, so I want to leave enough topsoil and grass to clean up when we're done. I think that's going to probably do it. Am I far enough that way, Tom? Okay, last little bit of compaction, wire, rebar. Now we'll run a couple 20-footers this way. Power bugging it in from this side. And we are ready to head home. Good night, see you tomorrow.